Right people, I've just took you in that church there, through those trees, show you them ancient coffin covers, medieval things. Look, there's an entrance up there. I'm going up to my right, but you know, you can see where, you know, look at that, where the doorway used to be, right down there. And something going on in there as well. Look at that. Bloody humongous wooden beam. Look at the size of that. That's a foot across, easily. I'm in the town of Heysham, about 40 miles from home, North Lancashire. That's where I've come. Right, hang on, there's someone coming down. I'll have a look at this narrative board. Saints, Pirates and Pilgrims. That's what we are, isn't it? Saints, Pirates and Pilgrims. Right, we're going up to the ruins of St Patrick's Chapel. Some pretty crazy stuff up here, people. Pretty crazy. But again, it's a beautiful day and the location is just stunning. I mean, where that church was and again, look. Right, this is where we are. At the start of this so-called chapel. You can see where there would have been a wall in that bit there. And another one there. The smallish rooms around here. And look, maybe there's a wall and coming out there. So that would have all been divided up. Oh, that's a big lump of rock, isn't it? What the hell's that doing there? Eh? Wow. Look at these, what it's built on. Look at this madness. These massive pieces of rock. And just build this on top. Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Probably original cobble floor, it wouldn't surprise me. Look again, there's another couple of rooms in there. That would have been a wall, look. Oh shoot! Bloody hell, be careful. There would have been a wall here. I'm guessing that's a doorpost into this small room, but right, there's a guy in front of me, so I'll just let him wander down. Let's go up here. Right, what's going on here? These steps, look at this. Long narrow room. Long narrow room. There's some steps at this end. Bloody hell, what's going on? Up, steps up. Yep, up. Step down. And then you've got this little doorway. I don't know what that is. Put me on there. Where's that coming to? Only 4 foot. And where's that wood come from? It's like a flooring joist or something. Anyway, let's go under here. Have a look. Right, and straight away, I can see another building with all these walls, and look, there's 2 gate posts. Yeah, that's a long narrow room, isn't it? Look at that. You know, from there to there, 12 foot. But look, I'll give you a glimpse of where I am. Oh, look at that. Man, it's beautiful. Like I said, I'm in Heysham, the town of Heysham, North Lancashire. I'm still in Lancashire where I live, but I've driven 40 miles north to get myself to here. A little bit of wind around. I've got my mic on with the cover, so fingers crossed. And it's great. I got up really early this morning. I went out, got some breakfast in town and set off up here. I thought I'd get up early because There's nobody else here except me. Look at this, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look across there, that big building in the middle of the screen. That's Heysham Nuclear Power Station. Nuclear Power Station. Yeah, stunning, stunning. There's been a couple of excavations up here as well. And in 1993, in April, down here, below here, they dug out 1,200 artifacts. No bones. There's 12. The out's blown off. 1,200 artifacts. Where they've ended up, I don't know. I don't know. But I've not come here to show you and talk about artifacts. What I've actually come to show you is these. Coffins cut into the rock. 6. Look, you can clearly see where your head would have gone. And you've got these at the top there, and in there would have been mounted crosses. You would have had crosses at the end there. There's only cutouts for 5. This guy here, or a woman, who knows? Ain't nothing for them. But ain't that mad, eh? No one knows who built these or who they were for, and if you look at them as well, they almost don't look big enough to fit a human in. I mean, that one's only 5 foot, and you know, they're narrow, and all your feet are narrow, and that's a much wider one. I can see someone going in that one, but absolutely bonkers. Absolutely. This is what's left of the chapel. There's not much, is there, but you know, there's a rock here, big rock. Right, I don't know if you can. Right, that's on this side, isn't it? Right, look. Stuff carved into it. I can't make what that is. It looks like a B there. H-I-D-D. I don't know. And then on top, this little bracket, like, you know, you tie a rope round or something, pull something up, and you want to secure it, you just whiz a rope round that. So that means this stone is on its side. Because what use is that in there on the top? There's no use, is there? No use. Oh, there's a groove carved down there as well. Anything at this side? No, there's nothing that I can see on there. And again at this side, another groove carved down there. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Right, you see this construction here? It all looks a bit weird, doesn't it? You've got all this pebblecrete in there, and you get all these stone tiles and your janky wall, as we say in the community. Look, and they've shoved some tiles in there as well. Well, them tiles, obviously they're not original, and this pebblecrete down here is part of some repair works they did in 1903. So you will see it, you know, knocking around these tiles. Look at this ancient, get right here, muddy doorway. As you can see, down here there's a massive channel up here where your door would have sat. Look, there's stuff here where they've had hinges and that, and there as well. And again, another groove going down there, so your daughter would have sat here where I am and opened out. Right. Oh, there's a narrative board over there. Don't want to read it, I'm not sure. Let's see, look at that, you can still see original carving features they added to this building. Again, there's a load of stone tiles, but like I said, 1903 repair job. repair job. Right, let's go and have a look at this Wikipedia board. I'll just scan that across slowly, so if you want to maybe pause and have a look at some of that, whether you believe it, that's up to you, your choice, isn't it? Right, look at this as well here. See that, look at that, massive. You know, I've just been in that St. Peter's Church in my last video, and I showed you them medieval stones in the wall, and they said they were coffin covers. Well, that looks like a coffin cover to me. Is it off one of them graves there? I don't know. I don't know nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just love exploring weird places, mate. Look, there's two more here. Very, very small. A little bit of wind as well. This one there, look. That might be 6 foot just about. So that one, probably 4 foot, and you can see where the cross would have gone. Still that oblong hole in stone. Right, let's go down this path here, we'll have a look and see what we can find. Whew. Up and down round here and mad stuff. Look, that's where we're going. Going down there. Right. Hang fire, people. Right. Wow, these steps. That's mental. Look at the state of them. Melted steps. Look like the melted steps in Dendura in Egypt. They look melted, don't they? Them things. That's just not normal wear and tear. That obviously seems to be in some kind of glen or something. Oh look. What's going on there? Oh, the sun's really bad. But there's a groove carved down there. There's another one down there. And one there, and they're all same length. Can I get that more if I go this? No, you're not going to see that. Sun's behind me completely. This is mad. Look at the size of these. I mean, it's just massive lumps of rock, and built these mad janky walls on top. Whew. Oh, I might just walk past something. What's this here? Oh, you're not going to see it, are you? Bloody hell. Right, this stone here, it's got, looks like someone's name, rectoris, which means rector, and a date at the bottom. What I'll do, I'll come back, I'll get some photographs of that and try and decipher it. Look, there used to be a gate on there, a bracket for a gate. Right, let's carry on. Let's carry on. You know, look, it's hard to see down here, massive bloody rocks, and they just build all this in between. What the hell is that for? Obviously, wind tunnel put on there. I don't know. I'm really. Oh, my bag. Right. Steps going back up there, and look, massive lumps of bloody rock. It looks like petrified wood, don't that? Seriously. Right, you can see where tree rings are, and how it's separated in straight lines. That's what wood does. I'll tell you something else. That's what wood does as well. These little slithers like that. Yeah, that's what happens to wood when it petrifies. That's where you get your flagstones from. All your stone flags. That's what it is. That's what it is. Right, there's a lot of brambles and stuff around here, but again, it's this, isn't it? Look, that rock there, that's becking 10 foot by 4 foot. And I just chuck this on top of it. this is crazy. I love it. Oh, it's a bit uneven, people. There's a lot of brambles, there's a lot of nettles around, but oh look. It's popped. Popped. Honeycombed and popped. Oh. Pop, 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 pop. Yep. Popping rock. Popping rock. Right, I'm back here. I'm not going to carry on now, guys. There's too many ferns and I guess brambles. There's all sorts coming in, but my goodness me. What you're looking at right over there is going to be part of the Lake District. That up there. Yeah. Another beautiful place in the UK. Right, let's go back out of here. Let's get back up. I'm sorry it's been a bit jerky, people, but honestly it's really uneven under my feet. Big rocks sticking out at the ground. Right, on these steps. I'm finished now nearly. Just go back up here and see where these bring us properly. Wait. Oh, I'm up. Yeah, that's a really, really cool place. Two little graves there. What appears to be a coffin cover there. And like I said, is it off these? I don't know what it's off. I don't know, but I really don't. But I'll tell you something else. There's a couple of folk here. But these rock cut graves were on an album, Best of Black Sabbath. Yep, Best of Black Sabbath back in the 80s. They came up here and photographed this and used it on an album cover. This image you're seeing in front of you. Yep. Right, guys, where am I going next? I haven't a clue. I've done that church, I've done this chapel, and I've wanted to come and look at these graves for ages. So like I said in the last video, I've spotted 6 already. Stone coffins. Do I count these 8 in my list? Yeah, of course I do. The coffins just happen to be carved in that rock and not have a separate piece of rock just carved into the rock. Same thing. Right, I'm going out now. That's a great place. I'll probably come back here, you know, one day, do some more exploring, maybe get down on the beach and that, you know. Yep, that's where I came in and that's where I'm going now, folks. If you got this far, you know, a bit of a long video, but well worth it. Proper place, proper. Cheers, people. Catch you in the next one. Bye.